Hello, good morning. Little Bale's in the background. Hello, Bailey.
Hi, little one. So, we have been thinking hard about getting the final renovations completed in our house where we are living. We have one, two, three, four rooms to complete.
4 rooms left to finish.
The main work that needs done in them rooms is changing the windows because they're mostly broken and single panes of glass. Not great for heat loss in the winter. And 2 of them also need insulated. So that, by getting all that done, that will mean we have renovated the full interior of our house. So step 1 was acquire windows,
which we have done. Here you can see a little pile of windows. They're all second-hand windows, but they're very good condition and also double glazed, which will keep the heat in the winter and possibly keep the house a little bit cooler in the summer.
We got a bargain.
We got a bargain indeed. Can't wait to get them all in.
So we have some more renovations to do, and by that I make it sound easy, but installing the windows isn't so straightforward due to the abnormal sizes of the window openings.
Some are bigger, some are smaller, so they're just, none of them are the same. So it just makes it a little bit more complicated.
So what are you going to have to do?
For these 2 windows, we're going to have to open the opening up a little bit. The granite stones at the sides, we need to trim a bit off to fit our new windows in. It will be good because there'll be more light coming into the rooms, which will make them that wee bit brighter. And hopefully it won't be too hard to make the openings bigger.
It's just quite a thick wall.
Quite a thick wall, and we don't overly know what's in the centre of it. But whatever it is, we'll be able to work our way around it. These 2 windows here in the centre, they're going to be 2 bedrooms. And they are in the older side of the house, so it's all granite stones. They are not the 2 rooms which need insulated, they're the opposite ones, which we'll show you. As you come around, this room is our bedroom, which we have changed the window and already insulated. This next one is one which we need to change. It is one of the 2 rooms at this side which need a new window and also insulate the outer walls.
Because they're pretty thin.
They're pretty thin. But luckily we've already got the electrics finished in all the rooms. So that just makes the renovations that little bit easier. But in this room, this will be our dressing room. New window and insulated outer walls. We have got a frosted window for this room in particular because, as you can see, you can walk along here, and if we're getting changed, just a bit more private.
Small dressing room stroke big walk-in cupboard.
Big walk-in cupboard, small dressing room.
And finally, the 5th window to change is
down in here. There's our little bathroom window. It's a little steel window at the moment with single glass, but we're going to make it slightly bigger just to get that wee bit more light into the bathroom.
It's very rusted at the moment as well.
Very rusted, so having a better window there, double glazed, that opens properly will definitely help with the steam from the hot showers.
It's not the best place to put a window, but
No,
given the
doesn't.
stairs.
But
It's there and
it's
it'll
there.
work.
That's where it is, and we'll make it better than it is at the moment. Once we finish the renovations in our house, all the extra bedrooms, dressing room, bathroom, the two things left to do is one is this door, the other is the door to our veranda. Very thin metal doors which don't let the heat stay in the house. We're planning to change them and upgrade them. I am really looking forward to making nice wooden doors.
Handcrafted wooden doors.
Handcrafted wooden doors. Thinking just one big solid door for here with a nice window in the centre, and for the other door which we use more often, a nice possible stable door where you can open the top, keep the bottom closed, and a nice window in it also. I'm about to continue with some of our house renovations now that we have our windows and some dry weather. This is the window I'm going to start with because it's the biggest that needs changed. I'm going to start taking a bit out here to make sure that the lintel supporting the roof above is long enough, and then hopefully take a strip down here and a bit along the bottom, and then we're ready to take the window out, put a new sill in, and install our new windows. Down feeding the chicks this morning, and Muriel has just helped herself into the box. Hey you, I've been on there for everybody else. Come on you out. Come on. Alright, wee bit. She's getting all the good bits. Right, do. To go. Not happy about that.
Today I am going to try to make a favourite of mine from back home. I've loved it ever since I was a child. What I'm going to try to make is Barmbrack, which is kind of like a fruit bread. Not quite as rich as a fruit cake. Somewhere in between a cake and a bread, I suppose. So step one is to soak the sultanas and raisins. I've also put in some orange peel and lemon peel in there as well, and I'm going to soak them for about 6 hours in tea, and then I will get on to making the barmbrack, the dough of it, later.
I've been making good progress on opening up the window. I'm very close to being to the outside, so I literally have about this much to go. I'm about to take the window out and just take off this last little section, and on the outside I've already cut a groove right around, a bit hard to see from this angle. Take the window frame and the windows out, and just take the last little part off along the bottom and down along the side. Give it a little clean, and then I'm ready to start installing the new window.
Nearly there he is. You're getting right through.
Getting right through.
Great job. Goodbye, old broken window. We have a hole in our house.
Big hole in our house. We've now got the window fully opened up to where it needs to be. Nice view from our window. I've also cleaned around the edge and put in some little wall plugs to hold the window. Next stage is get the sillboard in the bottom and the frame for the window. Now got the windows in, working properly. All the screws tightened. and everywhere packed. Next I'm going to put some expanding foam up this side, along the little gap at the top, and the other side might have to do from the ladders in there somewhere, and that will just stop any air getting through around the frame. Once that's all dry, some cementing, rendering, and then a lot of cleaning.
So I've now come in, it's dark outside, had a shower, and it's time to continue with making my favourite Barmbrack. First things first, I have heated up some milk. Not boiling, just heated. So I've got some warm milk in the bowl. I'll pop that in there with some yeast. Teaspoon of yeast. The mixture from earlier has been steeping all day. It's smelling really good. Next I'm going to add in 2 eggs. Finally I'm going to add in self-raising flour, brown sugar and some cinnamon as well. You can put in other spices, but personally I just like cinnamon. And then finally I will add in this yummy mix. So that was the dried fruit soaked in tea and lemon zest and orange zest. So we'll mix this around, mix it about. Hopefully it won't be too wet. And then I'll pop it into the cake tin. Time to get this bad boy in the oven. It will go in for about 50 minutes, at least. There you go. Brave baking in this oven with no temperature control. Just check how the fire's doing. That's still good.
We have our brown brick out of the oven.
Come on.
Barmbrack.
Barmbrack.
Barmbrack. We joke.
Hilarious.
We inside joke there.
Stop laughing. So I have to admit, the top of it got a little bit burnt, as you can see. But I think it's just because it needs to cook at a lower temperature than our oven was. However, it's been in there for about an hour and it's cooked and it's looking good and it's smelling really good.
Swift.
Good morning! Time to have some barmbrack for breakfast. There we go, some nice big slices of barmbrack. Just going to spread some butter on them. because that's how I like it. Will's been making fun of me, but secretly he really likes it too.
I've had the glass in, test it, make sure it works, and foamed the window. It's all secured. Now I took the glass out and cleaned it, so I'm ready to fill in around the outsides with some render. I've already mixed some render with a little bit of cement in there too, just to give it a bit more strength. And I'm just about to get up the ladders and start putting some of it on. This window was definitely a lot more work than I thought it was going to be. But the good thing is, it is the hardest one that we were going to have to do, and it's now done. Ta-da! The outside is completely rendered and watertight and finished. There's still a little bit of rendering to do on the windowsill at the inside and up the side, but that's not difficult.
And then all that's left to do is paint this room, and we're going to build a little spare bed, so it's a spare bedroom for anybody that comes to stay. And then that's another room ticked off the list.
Ticked off the list and complete.
Yes.
Which is great to make some progress in the house, isn't it?
I also plan to move my computer desk in here, just because it's a bit warmer at this side of the house at the moment, and it means I can look out a nice new window when I'm doing the computer work.
Although it was harder work because it's a bigger window than was there before, it lets a lot more light into the room, and you can see a lot more looking out it, which is always nicer.
Thank you so much for watching. On the next one, we're going back outside for more outside projects, and we'll see you very soon.
Goodbye.